Hello, this is Paul, and this tutorial is how to transpose modes to a different key. In part 1 of modes, I explained all the modes in the key of C. This tutorial will be about taking the same formula for modes and transposing it to a different key. I by no means think it is necessary to memorize all the modes in all keys at this point, but this tutorial is about the process of finding modes in a different key. In later tutorials, we will focus on a specific mode in more detail, and at that point, we will start memorizing the modes. Let's get started. Let's work on A major and find all the modes within it. Ionian is the first mode of the major scale, and it goes from tonic to tonic. A Ionian is the same as the A major scale. Dorian is the next mode and the second degree of the major scale. To find B Dorian, we will use the A major scale and go from B to B. B Dorian has a flat 3 and flat 7. If you remember from our last tutorial on modes, we always compare our mode to the major scale. So we will compare D Dorian to the D major scale, and that will give us the flat 3 and flat 7. Phrygian is the third degree of the major scale, which is C sharp. C sharp Phrygian has a flat 9, flat 3, flat 13, and flat 7. D to D is next, and the fourth degree of the major scale, which is called D Lydian. D Lydian contains a G sharp, which is the sharp 11. E is the fifth degree of the A major scale, and this mode is called E Mixolydian. Mixolydian has a flat 7. F sharp is the sixth degree of the A major scale, and this mode is called F sharp Aeolian. Just like the major scale is also called Ionian, the relative minor scale can also be called Aeolian. Aeolian has a flat 3, flat 13, and flat 7. Our last mode is Locrian. In the key of A, the seventh mode will go from G sharp to G sharp. G sharp Locrian has a flat 9, flat 3, flat 5, flat 13, and flat 7. These are all the modes taken from the A major scale. In future tutorials, we will no longer be looking at modes at how they relate to their major scale. We will be analyzing as their own scale. For instance, we will look at Dorian as flat 3 and flat 7 and no longer the second degree of the major scale. Thanks for watching, and go to paulmei.com for a workbook, which will have all the modes in all keys.